This is the Itel Smartwatch Horizon N8. I got this directly from an Itel online store, and believe me, this is arguably the most elegant smartwatch I've ever set my eyes on. This device cost me 48,000 naira, and it came with a free Itel Buds Air 3 earbuds. If you're enjoying this video, before I continue, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep on getting more of my videos. This smartwatch comes in three variants: the black, the gray, and the silver. So this is the gray variant, and surprisingly to me it looks black. So when I received this smartwatch, I was kind of wondering why they sent me a black color instead of the gray, but I guess this would be what they regard as gray. So in terms of the build, this device, it comes with a metallic body and a metallic strap. As you can see on my hand, it looks so elegant and very beautiful. I've been using this device for over 1 week, and I can say that I've received a lot of compliments while I'm wearing it. So this watch came with a tool that can help you reduce the length of the chain if you want to reduce it. So to pair this watch to your phone, you have to download the Fit app. Which I'm just going to demonstrate to you. You can see the Fit app. So I'm just going to click to install it. I'll just pause this video until it's finished installing. So you can see now that the app is fully downloaded, and I'm just going to open it. Get started, agree, turn on Bluetooth, allow. I'm just going to sign in because I already have an account that I've set up. But if you don't have an account that you've set up, all you have to do is to create an account. So this smartwatch is IP68 rating, which means it is completely water resistant. That means you can submerge this watch into water, which I don't think I would want to try that out because I don't want to lose this watch, or I just don't want to take the risk of dipping it inside water to test it, because this is a watch I want to use. This is not just for review purpose. So, but at least I'm assured that if you wear this watch under heavy rainfall, there is nothing that will happen to it. It will still be safe and intact. In terms of the display, this watch comes with a 1.43-inch display, and it has an AMOLED screen, which is what is very beautiful about it. It gives you the ability to put the watch on always on display, which, as you can see, this is the always on display currently showing, and the blacks is very deep, which makes the watch look even richer and fantastic. This watch has 1000 nits of peak brightness, which is currently set to the highest right now for you to be able to see the screen more clearly in this video. So I am going to go back to show you this is the highest peak brightness, and I've tried it outside during the day, and I could see what was displaying on the screen perfectly well in broad daylight. As you can see, it has 3 buttons. One of this, which you can also tune to change the watch faces. It has this button here, which you can use to turn the watch to exercise mode, and you can press to go back with this button. So this button is clickable, and it takes you to the menu, and it brings you back to the home screen. So this one takes you to the exercise mode, where you can select different forms of exercises that you want to do and set the watch to monitor you. So you can see that you can also select basketball and some other sports if you want to select them. So you can see now, as I clicked it, it has put it on basketball mode, which if I'm playing basketball, it is going to monitor my moves and it's going to monitor the exercise that I've done. It also has, if I want to cancel, I have to opt out and end. Workout ended. You have the Bluetooth feature, which you can turn on to connect to your phone, and you can receive notifications and you can make calls on your phone. And if you want, you can turn it off if you don't want it to interfere with whatever you're doing on your phone with other Bluetooth devices. So you also have the touch, which when you're in a dark place and you need something to show yourself around, you can easily switch on this and use it to see. Okay, so you can tap to turn off and you can tap here to go back. So you can see here, you also can put it in silence mode. You can set the ringing tone here. You can set it on vibration. You can mute it if you don't want it to vibrate or to ring out for your notifications. If you want to increase the screen brightness, you can just do it here, which would increase it to 1000 nits as it's recorded as part of the features. So as you can see now, this is the brightest the screen can go. And in terms of the battery, if you want to put the energy saving mode, you just click here and you can switch it to energy saving mode, which will just put the watch on a sort of always on display form. So you can see now that it is reading the time. Everything is dark, you can't do anything. You can just check the time, which will save your battery more. So if I want to go back from this battery saving or energy saving mode, all you have to do is to long press this upper button here and it will go back to normal mode. Currently the watch is set. I set the watch on always on display, which is this feature here. So when it's turned on and the watch screen goes off, it will bring you to the always on display screen, which is very elegant, although it's more battery consuming, but it is very elegant if you are wearing it and other people are looking at it. So that is it. So I'll just go and turn it off so you can see how it works without it. So you can see here that when you want to activate it, normally it will show you a notification here that always on display requires charging every 24 hours. If you want to continue, you can just press the good to continue, which would reduce the battery life because it would literally keep the watch on at all times. So, but without the always on display, it can take you for more than 1 week without charging, which is very good for this smartwatch. So in terms of the heart rate monitoring features and the other feature like blood oxygen check and the stress rate check, I'm just going to do a little test that you can see how it works. I think it's accurate to some extent, but I don't think it's 100% accurate. So the reading I tell it to give me now, you'll see it. It's currently checking my heart rate. As you can see, it's showing 98, 102, which is a little bit on the high side considering that I'm doing this review at this moment. So it's normalizing, it's going down a bit. As you can see, it works perfectly, and I've set it in such a way that it always checks it at intervals on its own and keeps the record in case I want to check for the record in the future. For other features, which the blood oxygen, you can see that it's checking. I'll just give it some time to check it and you'll see the reading. So you can see blood oxygen 97, 98 fluctuating, which is good and okay. So for other one, you can check your stress level. And you can see that my stress level is normal 40, and It is just, you can see more of the details when you scroll down, and everything moves smoothly for the watch, which is actually good. So in terms of sleep monitoring, I did not monitor my sleep for the night, but I used to monitor the previous ones. So you can see in the last 7 days that my sleep monitor is showing here for the night that I wear it to sleep. So, but if you don't wear it to sleep, you will not be able to monitor your sleep. All right. So you can also play music from this watch. When you play music and you are connected to your phone, it would play out the music. So I guess because I'm using my phone to video this, I'm not able to play music. But the music that you're going to play is music that is in your phone. Let's say from Spotify, you can play your Spotify music either from the speaker of the watch if you prefer it, or you can play it from the phone speaker. So as you can see currently, my battery is 84%, and you can see the temperature reading is 25 degrees Celsius. So some of these things you have to set it from the app on the phone. And you can also see this hand feature here. It means that when it's turned on, as it is turned on right now, it means that whenever I'm wearing this watch, I'm just going to put it on like this and demonstrate this to you, how it works. It means that whenever I'm wearing this watch and I want to check the time, and I just do my hand this way, the watch turns up on its own, which is a very brilliant feature, and I'm really enjoying that. So this watch has different watch faces. As you can see here, this is the default watch face that it came with, and I had to install other watch faces from the app, which you can see this is one of the ones I've installed. You can also customize the watch face and put a picture, which I'm going to show you a picture that I've put. So this is a customized watch face. I just put in my wife's picture, which looks very good, and it gives me the ability to even edit and adjust all the items on the front screen. So this is a very good feature, and the other watch faces too are very nice and lovely. In terms of performance, this watch comes with a dual core processor. I've not experienced any lag so far in my daily use, and there's a smooth aspect of it, which I think the performance is perfect for the cost of this watch. In terms of charging, this watch comes with a magnetic charging cable, and it comes with the USB point, which you can use to charge the device, probably from your laptop or from any other charger. So you can see that it has 4 pins at the back here, and it has a repelling ability if you are putting it on the wrong direction. As you can see right now, it is repelling it. It is not allowing me to plug it because I'm putting it on the wrong direction. So if I'm putting it on the right direction, as you can see now, I'll be able to plug it and it will magnet. This is what it will show you. This is how you know when you have plugged this watch in the right direction. And you can see now that it is charging, and it is currently at 83%. And the way that it is designed, you cannot be using this smartwatch when you are charging it because it will not be able to enter your hands. So in terms of the battery life, this smartwatch has a 360 mAh battery, which lasts for over a week, as you can see, and it takes just about 2 hours of charging to full charge it from 0 to 100%, which is very nice and very convenient. If you're considering getting this device, here are some pros and cons that you need to know before getting it. So for the pros, first of all, this device is IP68 rating, which means that it is completely water resistant, and you can submerge this device into water and it will survive. Secondly, it has a very strong battery, which can last you for 1 week. The battery is 360 mAh, which surprisingly it is very strong, and I was surprised how long the battery could last. I could go a full week without charging it, which makes it so good and so convenient. Thirdly, in terms of the look, this device looks very gorgeous, especially if you are a guy. I think it's masculine. I don't think this is feminine. So if you're considering buying it for a woman, you might have to change your mind. But it's very good, and it looks very nice if you're a guy wearing it, which is very beautiful, as you can see. So another good thing about this watch is that it has a lot of good features in terms of the Bluetooth call. You can use this to make and receive calls, and it has an inbuilt speaker on it as well, which you can also use to play music out, and you can also use it to answer calls outside, which is a very convenient feature. So, but in terms of the cons, what do I dislike about this watch? There is not much that I dislike about this watch, but I can just mention two things that I've observed. So this watch does not have a blood pressure reading. It has the heart rate, it has the blood oxygen, and it has the sleep monitor and some other features as well. But I was disappointed to see that it didn't have the blood pressure reading, so I can't use this watch to check my blood pressure, which some other smartwatch that are even much cheaper than this are able to do. So that's one of the disadvantages. Another one is that it didn't come with an extra strap, which could have been more convenient to have around in case you want to change from the chain to probably a silicone strap. So what's my final verdict? If you're considering getting this smartwatch, well, I would advise you to go ahead because I am enjoying it. Despite the two things that I didn't like about it, I think the good part of it outweighs the bad part of it. So it is a very beautiful looking smartwatch, and it's very good. So I'll advise you to go for it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and probably drop some comments. Turn on the notification icon and you'll be getting more of my videos. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.